1 million visitors to the D.C. area each spring, but cold temperatures and snow could actually be pushing the peak dates back into next month.
That's a huge,
This tidal basin parking lot in D.C. would normally be crowded with thousands of tourists here to see the famous cherry blossoms, still just in the budding stage because of unusually cold weather. The tourists instead heading indoors for this dreary D.C. weather.
Weather could be a little bit better, but back where we're from, we got about 8 inches of snow yesterday.
I did bring gloves and a hoodie, so I'm layered up here. We were hoping for cherry blossoms, but it looks like it's not going to happen this trip.
A year ago, blossoms came and went in a week because of record warmth. This week, snow and cold not dampening the enthusiasm of Cherry Blossom Festival President Diana Mayhew.
We still have high hopes it'll be here any day. It's going to be a little cool for the rest of the week, but this weekend for the Kite Festival, it's going to be perfect weather in 50s and sunny, so we're looking forward to that.
This is the peak tourist season in the nation's capital, and with blooms expected to peak next week, the biggest concern for the Cherry Blossom Festival will actually be keeping tourists from breaking branches and from climbing the famed trees.
We are positive that the blossoms are not affected by the snow, and when they come out, it will be even better.
Well, the cherry blossom trees in D.C., originally a gift from the folks from Japan back over 100 years ago in 1912 as a gesture of goodwill and friendship, Alicia.
And now over 3,700 trees bloom each year around the National Mall and Tidal Basin and the Potomac Park. And for more on the trees, it's best to visit them. Let's go to Washington. Let's check it out.
That's right. Carol Johnson's a spokesperson for the National Park Service. Carol, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Carol.
Good morning.
So, okay, you got some snow yesterday. How are the trees actually doing now?
Trees are doing great. Of course, in Washington, people get very excited about a little bit of snow, and in fact, it was a little bit of snow, and it just provides moisture to the trees. One of the good things is that because of the cold snap, the blossoms actually haven't come out yet. Snow, when the blossoms are out, can actually knock them down. So this is a good thing that they're coming a little bit later. I won't say late because the average day of peak bloom is April 4th. So we're right on schedule.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you next, Carol. Is it still going to be April 4th? Because first they were saying late March, then they were saying April 4th. Do we still think that?
Well, we're looking at April 3rd through 6th, and of course it's always very hard to tell. We can look at what stage the bud is in, and it's looking like about April 4th through 6th. Of course, Mother Nature can always change that, but it won't change by much. And a lot of what we do is we count on people like you, meteorologists, who give us the weather forecast to help us predict this.
So what are some of the events surrounding Cherry Blossom Festival?
Well, National Park Service has all kinds of things planned, from wonderful lantern tours on the weekend. So it's a night walk around the tidal basin, which is pretty fun. And we have pet-friendly walks. We have talks at the memorials about the history and horticulture of the cherry trees. We have performances in the tidal basin. We have junior ranger activities. We have actually a tour even for joggers.
All right. Well, Carol Johnson from the National Park Service, hoping Mother Nature does continue to cooperate. Thank you so much. For more information on Cherry Blossom Festival and events surrounding it, go to the nps.gov/cherry.
Maybe we'll make it down there. So coming up with